The day is on us. It is season 5.5 coming out today on Call of Duty Warzone. The last season and the last major update before Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 2 comes out. So, what have we got coming and what do I suspect are the changes? So at this moment, all I have access to is what is coming, and then I'm going to give you a guesstimate on what I think is going to get changed, some of my expected buffs and nerfs, and then we'll see how right I am. Okay, so we are in Plunder right now on Call of Duty Warzone, as it is again easy to sit here and talk to y'all while we do so. So, let's first look at what the upcoming patch is going to offer. Up first, we have Rebirth Resurgence Supreme, which says to put more emphasis on ground loot and gunfights rather than the attempt at getting your loadout. So there's going to be bigger, badder, exotic blueprints on the ground that are going to be your primary focus. Also, they're going to be using fan favorite blueprints with competitive adjustments like increased health points, removal of extraneous items, which are going to be stuff like dead silence and such. And the resurgence countdown will be increased, but each of the values will be doubled for rewarding active gameplay. So that means instead of 3 seconds off for grabbing a box, it should be 6. And instead of 6 for a kill, it should be for a down, it should be 12. And I think it's 14 for a elimination total. So we're looking at what is supposed to be the biggest adoption of a apparently competitive style Rebirth island, which, I mean, more power to them. If that's something they're excited for, I'm excited for them. And then it's telling you can deploy into your favorite playlist, which are going to be a bunch of fan favorite returning playlists, including Clash, Rebirth, Blood Money, Rebirth, Payload, Golden Plunder, Fortune's Keep Resurgence, and more. So I imagine you're going to be seeing quite a few different fluctuating game types, and probably most of them will just be recycled ones. This is a good way for them to get in here and have people be able to do the same stuff they were already doing and not having to make specifically new content for it. On to the next thing. If you're playing Vanguard, there's a new map called Fortress this season. I'm not sure very many people who are watching this have been playing Vanguard, so you know that part we really don't have to go too deep into it. But if you are playing Vanguard, then you probably are excited for anything new. Up next after that is the new recruits. Seraph and Rorik will be coming in. Seraph from the Black Ops 3 game, and Rorik from Ghost, right? Should be Ghost. It will be that will be, I guess, an interesting time to be had, as it's been a long time since any of them have been active on a game. I think someone said it's like 9 years. It's been 9 years since Rorik was out on Ghost, and this is the first time he's getting to play again, and now it's in the last season. So, you know, people have already had some good memes over that. And then, of course, there is Seraph. That is the Black Ops 3 character. And we will see what all that comes up to. We'll see. I imagine they will be used to sell the new guns, which there's 2 new guns coming out as well. They have the L57 and the Leona 57 and the BP50. Previously, we were led to suspect that the Leona 57 was an AR, but it turns out it is an LMG. So we will have a new LMG coming out, which means it will most likely be busted. And then we will have the BP50, which looks to be basically the F2000 rifle. So that will be a bullpup style rifle, most likely high rate of fire, low recoil, and that will be busted as well. So look forward to probably 2 semi-busted weapons to be coming to the gameplay near you. After that, mid-season bundles, they're adding things like which is the last standing of the 4 Horsemen, the Pestilence bundle, and then some Tracer Pack, Realm of Anubis Mastercraft. So multiple packs that are going to be, you know, just based around the idea of gods and death and stuff like that. So most likely pretty standard Call of Duty stuff. Obviously the mid-season patch is today by the time you're watching this, and so let's go ahead and try to guess what we think things are going to be changed. I imagine they will slightly nerf, but not nerf enough, the UGM. They will probably revisit nerfing the Arma Guerrera, and they will probably ignore the PPSH, despite most everyone I know pretty much being tired of dying into it instantly. If they do touch it, it will be so insignificant that I do not foresee many things coming from it. With that being said, I can hope for more, but we probably will not see it. We will probably not see it, but it would be cool if they did. From there, I imagine we will see random buffs to probably a few more Modern Warfare weapons in attempts to bring them more in line with the hopes of the dreams and players of going to Modern Warfare 2 and then, you know, Warzone 2. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a cheeky buff to something that hasn't been used in a long time. Maybe something like I don't know. It's odd because most of the rifles are pretty decently in range of usable, but none of them are exceptionally broken right now. The Growl's probably the strongest out of all of them, but we will see. We will see. Probably will end up nerfing one of the other probably primary ARs. If we did see that, we might see a nerf to probably what? I don't know. It's really hard to say. There's a lot of outliers in the AR category. Most of them are SMGs, and I do not foresee a lot of options for the standard nerfs. I would imagine we're looking at, let's see, UGM nerf, Arma Guerrera nerf. Nothing is going to get nerfed on the Black Ops side. Maybe something buffed. Modern Warfare. If I was to expect anything receiving any sort of attention, I'd like the Scar, you know. Everybody knows the Scar is my favorite, hence why I'm using it right now. And then from there, I don't know. Maybe another AMAX buff to bring it just a little bit further up right before the game comes out. Which would be cool, but highly unlikely. But let's hear what your expectations are. What is something that you would like to see buffed for the final season for Modern Warfare? Or if they got a wild hair and decided they wanted to buff more stuff later on, what would you like to see? Let's hear it in the comments. Leave it down below. I would love to, I'd love to cover that kind of stuff. But thank y'all so much for checking out the video. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in Season 5.5. And peace.